Brighton, England, the South Coast. Sunday afternoon, June 17, 1934. The left luggage office of Brighton Railway Station. A clerk on duty notices a foul smell drifting from a heavy steamer trunk that has been in the office for 11 days. The clerk calls the station police. The trunk is opened. Inside, wrapped in 2 issues of the Daily Mail dated June 6th and June 7th, is the torso of a woman. The next day, in the left luggage office of King's Cross Station, London, a similar smell is reported. A suitcase is opened. Inside, wrapped the same way, is a pair of human legs. They match the torso. The head, the arms, and the lower legs are never recovered. The case is given to Sir Bernard Spilsbury, the Home Office pathologist who by 1934 was the most famous medical witness in English criminal history. His report: a woman in her mid-20s, about 5 feet 2 inches tall, light brown hair, pregnant, 5 months along. Her hands and feet were unusually well kept. The body had been cut apart, but Spilsbury found the dismemberment showed no particular anatomical skill, no real sign of surgical training at all. 3 suspects survived the 91 years since. The first, a backstreet abortionist. In 1934, abortion was illegal in England. Tens of thousands of procedures were performed every year, most by midwives, retired nurses, or amateurs working out of kitchens and back rooms. The second, a respectable Brighton physician with a local practice. Several Brighton physicians in 1934 were known to perform discreet, illegal abortions. Most worked cleanly, most served patients from their own community. The third, Dr. Edward Massiah, a local doctor in private practice in the Brighton area, long rumored to perform illegal abortions for women who traveled to him from across the south of England. Police questioned him in 1934. He was never charged. Years later, on retiring, he left England for Trinidad. 3 pieces of evidence. Evidence 1, the 2 trunks, both heavy, both well-traveled, both deposited with planning. A used passenger ticket to Dartford was found inside one. The remains had been wrapped, divided, and shipped on rail luggage, with the deliberation of someone who understood the cloakroom systems of 1934 railway stations. Evidence 2, the Spilsbury autopsy. The dismemberment showed no particular anatomical skill, no sign that the person who cut the body apart had any surgical training at all. That single finding is why the theory of a trained surgeon never held, and why the case kept circling back to the back rooms instead. Evidence 3, the silence. In the months and years after the discoveries, not a single missing person report was ever matched to the woman in the trunks. Not in Brighton, not anywhere in the British Isles. Whoever she was, no one came forward to claim her. 3 clues, and not one of them closes the case. Evidence 2, cut the other way. The dismemberment showed no real surgical skill, so the killer was almost certainly not a trained surgeon, and that single finding fits a backstreet abortionist far better than it fits any doctor. The amateur theory survives. A respectable Brighton physician with a local practice would have known the victim by name. A general practitioner serves a local community. If the woman had been a Brighton resident or a regular patient, a missing person report would have followed within weeks. None did. The local physician theory looks the weakest of the 3. And then there is Edward Massiah, the doctor police actually questioned. He had the abortion practice. He had a patient base of women from outside Brighton, women whose disappearance would produce no local report, but the body was cut apart without skill, and a trained doctor is the last person you would expect to do clumsy work. He was questioned, and he was let go. What some modern writers of the case have argued, Dr. Edward Massiah, acting on the routine practice of providing illegal abortions to women who traveled to Brighton from outside the local community. Others read the same unskilled dismemberment as the mark of an amateur and point back to the back rooms. The evidence has never settled it. The case remains open. No charges were ever brought against Massiah. He died in Trinidad in the 1950s. The Brighton trunk murder remains the only case in modern English investigative history in which neither the perpetrator nor the victim was ever named. The woman in the trunks is buried in a pauper's grave in Brighton's Bear Road Cemetery. Next time on Quiet Hours, Austin, Texas, December 1884 through August 1885, 8 women, 7 African American servants and 1 wealthy white socialite are murdered in their beds with axes, knives, and bricks. The killer is never identified. The case predates Jack the Ripper by 3 years. A Servant Girl Annihilator. Subscribe for the case's history never solved.